you ever stop and wonder why the Halo 3 release was such a huge deal? Why Halo 3 still to this day is such a big game and why it has lasted in our memories for so long? I think I know why. Check this out. Early Bungie used to be a group of college kids that came together to create a studio, right? When they decided to create the studio, their concept, their ideas were that they wanted to create amazing stories. They wanted to create things that like really caused people to become immersed, to love what they were consuming. That really carried on for a very long time through Halo 1 into Halo 2. And then with Halo 2, they had a much bigger idea of what they wanted to do, but they ran out of time, right? So in that situation, that was one of the first times where they unfortunately needed to take their idea, take their concept, and put it second to the corporate release date. And anybody that played Halo, anybody that's been a fan of Halo, they remember the reception that the Halo 2 ending had when it was released. It felt rushed. It felt like it was just abruptly ended. Everyone was so confused. It was just like, well, I have so many questions. So when Bungie decided to go into Halo 3, they had the mindset of, we need to redeem ourselves for what happened in the last one. We really need to put our all into this. We really need to make sure that we give the audience and the people that have been there for us, we need to give them the correct ending. We need to give them something that's substantial, something that really just knocks it out of the ballpark. So imagine this company, these game devs creating a game with that in mind, right? Being like, the story is what matters most. Finishing the fight is what matters most. We need to really just take this and push it as far as we can and make something that people will truly love and appreciate, while being backed by a massive company like Microsoft at the same time. So now you have Bungie's devotion and love for the IP, and you have Microsoft's money and their amazing promotion. There was nowhere you could go at that time where you didn't see Chief somewhere. The promotion for this, if you guys remember, the Mountain Dews, the game fuels, the food that Chief was on, the commercials, there were people who had no idea what Halo really was, but knew Master Chief because of where he was. He was everywhere. The stop motion trailers, absolutely remarkable. The release days, I remember the release days for it being absolutely insane. There were giant releases that took over city blocks for this series. Everybody knew about Chief. So now you combine the incredible love for this IP from its creators and the insane amount of very well done promotion done by Microsoft together to create a literal powerhouse. And that is why to this day, Halo 3 is so recognizable. That's why to this day, Halo 3 had one of the most astounding, absolute history-altering releases for games. It was absolutely monumental. And I think that at the end of the day, I still believe that if we were still making IPs as a true, genuine combination of love and affection for what you're making, promoted by people that are incredibly good at that, we would see a lot more phenomena like Halo did. 100%. It's always about collaboration, and I will stand on that to the day that I die. It's always about finding the best people suited for each part of the job and working together to create a phenomenal outcome. And that's what happened here. Whether it was on accident or not, that is exactly what happened here. I just really wish that we could find that middle ground. You don't have to like each other, but if you found a way to genuinely work together like what happened in this moment, because if you remember, Bungie separated from Microsoft after this. They didn't like each other, but they worked together. If they could find a way to do that, what a world it would be.